Good morning. Day one. I am on the Foothills Trail, and this is the first sign. Oh my gosh. I'm so excited, y'all. Alright guys, so I got picked up around 9 this morning by Taz. If you see this, Taz, I know you're not big into technology, but thank you so much for the ride. Guys, he showed me all of the stops, like all the road access points that I'll be taking or kind of cutting through. He gave me lots of tips and information, so I totally appreciate that. I'm just so excited to be out here. Like, I finally feel like I am, doing something. I'm not just going to see one thing. I'm following a trail. I'm actually following white blazes. It's kind of like the AT, so that's kind of cool. Anyways, I'm gonna get to hiking. I will show you the trail as I go. The Foothills Trail is a 77-ish mile long through hike. You can either start or end at Oconee State Park and end at Table Rock State Park. So I parked my car at Table Rock, and obviously Taz shuttled me up to Oconee, and that's where I started now. It ends, I believe Sassafras Mountain is like the highest point east of the Mississippi River, I think is what Taz was telling me. Yeah, so that's pretty much what I'm doing. I'm gotta say, like, I can already definitely tell a difference in the elevation from where I'm normally at, but it's not, I mean, I've been hiking only a few minutes and it's really not that bad so far. But I think I've got like a half a mile down, 76.5 to go. I'm so excited to be out here. Also, last night it like stormed like crazy. Like, I think it was a hailstorm, or it was supposed to be. You could hear thunder and lightning all night long. But that was supposed to come in all day today, and I'm so grateful that it didn't, because now it's about, I think it's like 52 degrees or something. It's really warm out here right now, actually, for the start of my thru hike. I was gonna like shift my plans around, but I decided it's gonna be raining on the AT, so I might as well get used to it, right? Like, gross days, rainy weather. Definitely gonna get my practice in on this one. Check out this white blaze. It feels like I'm on the AT. They look just like that out there. Right, let's get to trekking. Hey look, a green tunnel. So, I'm trying this trip really not to so much hustle through the 77 or whatever miles. I want to enjoy it while I'm out here. I gave myself like 9 days, but I think I might have said that already. Like, people do it in 3, 4, 5 days, something like that. So I'm gonna try and really explore the area and the waterfalls. Oh, I can't wait to see the waterfalls. Yeah, okay. Just take a moment to look at this like forest. Oh, it's so beautiful. But I don't know if I have any Twilight fans out there. Like, when I was in high school, I was such a freak about Twilight. I read all the books, watched all the movies. I could probably still tell you every word to the movie, but Does this not feel like whenever they like ran into the forest and Edward told Bella that he was a vampire, or let her guess that he was a vampire? Oh my gosh. Whew. These are my views today. Maybe the clouds will lift up eventually. Well, I've made it 2 miles. It really hasn't been that bad. I've been kind of like pushing. I don't really know why. But yeah, I have 3 miles to get to 107, and I think just another like 1 or 2 to get to the campground for the night. But it's literally 11:22 in the morning, so I don't know. I know the next campground after this one is at like 15 miles, so I'm definitely gonna stop at the first one. I think it's like Lick Log or something like that. What an interesting name for a campground. Oh my gosh. It's just like so nice to be out here. But oh, I was gonna say I stopped to stretch for a few minutes, and like as soon as I stopped I heard this like scampering in the woods, and it wasn't like deer scampering, it sounded like something big. So yeah, I got the heck out of Dodge. But no creatures other than squirrels so far. Those another blaze down. Hopefully I can get some waterfall views for y'all pretty soon. Well, I almost fell. That's what I get for paying attention to my camera and not where I'm walking. Look how cute. Just a little pathway. I feel like this is normally a pretty hefty water source, but not today. Just keep on trekking. Oh, that's a tall tree. All right, I found my first water crossing. So I'm just crossing the little bridge now. I have a little bit of water left in my water bottle, but I think I'm ready for some fresh spring water. Let's see if we can do this. So I found my first water crossing and the other day I swear I connected my Sawyer squeeze to my water bottle and not the bottle directly to the CNOC bag without that little ring adapter. Yeah, I guess I didn't. So now every time I replenish my water, I just have to squeeze it from the Sawyer squeeze. That's a tongue twister. From the Sawyer squeeze into my water bottle, which is a little annoying. So I think I've decided that I'm definitely gonna get that gravity system for the AT. I mean, right now it's not bothering me because I just started, but I'm sure at some point, like, that's probably gonna get a little bit frustrating. But yeah, so that's what I just found out. See you guys in a bit. Pretty. Ah, that was my first little cascade. So fun. I am about 4 miles from camp tonight. Making some good progress. It is 12:15, so I think I've done about 3.7. keep on trucking. Access point. So I've come 4.6 miles. That's super cool. 71.6 to go. And we're just gonna keep on moving. Ooh, this is muddy. Right back in. Okay, I'm going up Dodge Mountain. Doesn't look like much elevation. Even if I dip down low, I don't think it looks like much elevation, but, or climb or ascent or whatever you want to call it. But I can't breathe. I think this is the highest point that I have to climb today, so it's not too bad, but definitely slow and steady. They won the race, right? All right. Woo! I made it up and over Dodge Mountain. Ugh, goodness. So I was like thinking as I was going up the mountain, like I would come to a smooth spot and think that I was almost done. Like, yeah, okay, I got this. And then I would go like straight back uphill again. Oh, I feel like the mountain's gonna teach me not to jump to conclusions. Oh, man. So I think maybe 3 more miles for the day? Maybe less than that. Maybe 2. I don't know. We'll see when we get there. Well, I made it to Blick Log campsite. It's only 1:45 and I've gone 8 miles, so that means I'm averaging like 2 point something miles an hour, 2.3, 2.4, something like that. The next official campsite isn't until Burles Ford, which is 15 miles for the day. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, I still count on my fingers. So that would be like 7 more miles. I really don't want to overdo it. I don't want to push myself, and I don't know, I'm kind of torn. Like, do I stay here? I think maybe I'll have some lunch and then decide, but I'll show you around first. So this is where I just came from. You take the stairs down, then you walk up, and here is your first little campsite. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's right over there. Well, first and only, I think. And then there's a nice little fire pit over here that somebody made. And you walk down just a little bit. The Boy Scouts left a water, I think they're like cisterns or something like that. A water something. Walk down a little bit here. It's nice that I'm like right by the water. I kind of like that. I mean, I could like spend time working on YouTube videos or something. Came down here a little bit ago to see if there were any other tent sites, but I think that is the only one. Just walk through all this stuff. Ooh, I almost fell. So like this is where they tell you that there's water. And you come down here and there's access to the water source, which I really like that it's close by. It doesn't take long to get here. This nice little, I could hear it for probably about a mile, and I couldn't see it. So this is nice, and this is what the little thing looks like that the Boy Scouts leave. But oh gosh, it's heavy. I'm not really sure how it works. Maybe I'll Google it, or maybe I'll just filter my water with the water filtration. Anyways, I think I'm gonna have some lunch and make a decision if I'll keep walking and maybe try and find like a, what is it called, a stealth camping spot. I mean, that's a good option too, then I don't necessarily have to stop where they say stop, but I don't want to overdo it. I have 70 miles to go after all. Well, I guess 68 now. See you guys in a bit. Aww. This whole time I could have just walked up here and seen what the other side of this waterfall looked like. Look how pretty. Aww. All right, so I sat down and I had my lunch, and as you can see, I decided to keep walking. Before this trip, I had gotten some insoles for my shoes. They're the Dr. Scholl's ones, and I got the custom ones that were supposed to be good for my feet or whatever, but they were killing my feet. Like, my arches were so sore. I mean, they are still so sore. So I sat down and had lunch and stretched them out just a little bit, and then decided, well, I feel like if I take them out, then I could hike a little further, but now I'm hiking with no soles, and I don't know if that's a good idea. But I know that I can't make it 15 miles. I mean, I could, but I really don't want to push myself that much. But it's only 2 o'clock, and I would literally just be sitting there twiddling my thumbs for several hours. So I'm gonna hike until I can't hike anymore. And if it comes down to me having to find a stealth camping spot, well, that'll just have to be what it is. I just walked up, it was like, oh, a cute little stream. And then there's this super awesome camp spot. Kind of makes me want to stay here now. And look, it's like pretty little waterfall. Aww. Let's go chasing waterfalls. Under 70 miles to go. What do you think of my rendition? The rhododendron are blocking my views, but there's a cool little waterfall down there. Oh, it's so clear. Oh, wow. You guys are gonna love this. If I can come a little closer this way. Oh, so pretty. And they're only gonna get better. All right, so I am walking kind of alongside the Chattooga River. I just saw those beautiful falls back there. It was the first ones that I saw, so of course I was like awestruck. But I ran into this super nice couple. I didn't catch her name, but she mentioned her husband's name was Dan. She said that she did a through of the AT in '96. She's a triple crowner. She did it by sections, and they've done all kinds of other trails. I think she said she did the Foothills Trail, which is the one I'm on, right? Like 34 times. So cool. But they told me that there is a great camp spot. It's not labeled. It's called Sims Field. Oh goodness, I'm struggling. It's about 3 miles ahead up here, so I'm gonna try and make that. Hopefully I'll get there by 5. I took those supports out of my shoes, and I think I'm really feeling it in my knee. So I'm definitely gonna put those back in for tomorrow. All right, I'm gonna try and make it back up this next hill. A little comedy moment for you guys. I really gotta get better at this peeing on the side of the trail thing. I've been walked up on a couple times. I mean, I guess that's bound to happen out in the woods, but doesn't make it less embarrassing. Well, I haven't been filming much because I'm trying to book it down to get to camp, but look how pretty the river is. I don't know if you can see it through all the downed brush, but oh, it looks beautiful. It sounds beautiful. And we're just gonna keep on moving. It is 4:17 now. Oh my gosh. I gotta get better about filming and paying attention to what I'm doing. It's 4:17 now. Hopefully I'm gonna make it to camp by 4:30 so I can be set up by 5 and enjoy a nice dinner before it gets dark. All right, this is all I've been seeing, y'all. There we go. Look at that beautiful river. Look at my view for the night. I am camping beside the Chattooga River. So I'm gonna hang my bear bag over there. There's not really any good trees, so I'm hoping that one's gonna work. Got this nice little campfire set up here if I wanna build a campfire. There's so many tent spots. I ran into that couple that I was telling you about. They told me about this place. It's called, quote unquote, Sims Field, but I didn't record my setup or anything. I just wanted to make sure that I got in and still had some daylight left, and I still have plenty of daylight. So here's my little tent, my camp set up. I'm gonna probably make some dinner now. I hiked, I think, almost 11 miles today, so that was really cool and a lot more than I thought I was gonna do. I'll catch up with you guys in a bit. Good morning, everyone. Well, this is day 2 of my Foothills Trail through hike. I slept okay last night. I tossed and turned, but I wasn't as concerned as like wildlife as I was on the path, so